Morning, Brian. Morning.
Oh no, I just had a migraine.
Oh no. Do you need to go to the doctor? Do you need to go to the doctor? Get checked up? Zach was here because there's Friendship Barbecue. Is Xavier not here yet?
No, was he supposed to be here?
No,
9:30?
Be in between 9 and 10, but Monday is trying to get here a little earlier. See, we sold a lot of these on eBay. The 4-car sold it. This is, I think, the number one item we sold on eBay.
Really?
That's why I think putting all 4, cars.
Yeah.
On eBay would be a good idea.
That's what I
Don't
did.
patronize me, by the way.
What? Oh boy. Oh, really?
I'm just trying to help your business. You would think.
Oh my gosh.
You would think Brian would be delighted to see me every morning, but he's not. You know,
No,
I literally make him more money every day. Every day.
You cost me money, okay?
I make you money.
No, it costs me money.
That's
okay?
what an employee is. You pay them, and then they give a service.
Yes, but your service doesn't make me any money. I lose money. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Make your whole family money. I made Ryan $6,000, or I helped him make $6,000 on Sunday.
Well, I thought he's the one that did it.
I was the one, so I started it, right? And then he came in once I started showing him mattresses. So I said I started. Right? That's all I did is I started it, and then I had to tip it off to him.
Unbelievable.
And then he went from, it was the Yoders from in Toledo, like a big conservative family. They owned a manufacturing thing. So when I saw that they were Yoders, I was like, ooh, like I told Ryan, I was like, that was your ideal customer right there. Not only did they spend a lot of money, right, but they also have the same views as you guys. And he had just come from church too. And they had this, I don't know, look up 3 nails on eBay. They had a pretty cool logo. It was a cross, but made out of 3 nails.
Yoders.
Yeah, they're buku bucks. How's everybody doing this morning? They're not. I'm a Mac supporter. That's good, most tip-top cat. There you go. Team Mac. Make Protinkertoys great again.
We have got to get these auctions out of here. I am tired.
Hold on.
No,
I'm not the bad guy.
Why I'm doing the lives? No, you are the bad guy.
Why?
I want to.
Why am I the bad guy?
Because these need to be up here until they sell. Because they come down here, we forget about them.
No, we don't forget about them.
Yes, we do.
All right. So
I want a list while I'm doing the live stream. So right now, no, you're gonna write a list because I want a list.
There's literally no need to yell.
Yeah, there is.
Because you could tell me to do it. You could tell me to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Remember how you said I don't make you money? I'm literally making you money now. All right, so I just sent these out.
So check all the orders right now. See which ones are ready to ship. Okay. See if they got paid for this weekend. Okay. And I want a list before I get off the live stream so I can start telling people. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Okay, good. There, you do nothing else but that. Understand, sir?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sub-qualified. Ryan is not. Shell back. How many orders? 46. Make Protinkertoys great again. So what are we doing about these tariffs, Brian?
There's nothing to do about them.
What are we doing, man?
I don't even care about them.
What are we gonna do? We're not gonna be able to buy anything anymore.
It doesn't matter, you know. I mean, China. We are basically funding the Communist Party in China.
done, I guess.
Why?
Because they just dropped it off, it looks like.
When Nate gets here, tell him to run that down to...
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
Boromir doesn't want to talk to you.
Boromir doesn't want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Boromir doesn't? How do you know?
He's got better things to do than to get senseless arguments. He's got a family of how many?
Okay, there's a
5,
guy
6, 7.
that's going to be placing an order. He just called Mike. His name is Mike. And he gets 2 free caps. He's going to buy extra caps.
Right.
And it's for his son.
You got a live stream to run. Quit bothering Boromir. Your least
That's
favorite
right.
son.
Ryan is Boromir. from Lord of the Rings, Boromir. So he's the son that he goes to the king. Probably one of the most iconic scenes in the movie. You know, the king is this wannabe king is sitting at this, and he's eating dinner, and he's eating these grapes, and the grapes are dripping from his mouth. He's eating chicken and everything, and you know, then Boromir comes in. And would you rather me die? He says, "Oh yes," you know, and so now we're kidding with Ryan and Daniel that Ryan is Boromir, and you know that he isn't my favorite son. So we're having fun with Boromir. Okay, so we have some great deals going on right now. Bryan's Bargains. You buy 20 fly cars. Now, the guy screwed up because they were supposed to do 20 different ones, but they got some from down at the, they did too many of them. They got them pre-packed. They're already pre-packed. So if you buy 20 fly cars, you get them for $200. 20 fly cars. Plus, if you buy 10 Skelectric cars, brand new ones, you get them for $275. It's a great deal, really. And then we're going to do a couple more Bryan's Bargains today. We're going to do Bryan's Bargains. If you buy 10 you buy 10 I need a haircut. I'm going to go get a haircut today. If you buy 10 random, and we pick them. Okay, you can't pick them. We pick them. You buy 10 Race Master cars, okay? You're going to get them for $300. 10 for 300. 10 for 300. That's $30 a piece. And then we're going to be doing 10 Race Master or 10 Auto World, 10 random cars. You get 10 random cars for $250. Auto World, 10 random. I got to do those live streams. I'm going to do them pretty soon here. I got to do them right now, actually. I got to get myself going here. So we've got some deals going on today. Yippee-yi-yo, Kaye. Oh, let's see now. What was I gonna do? Let's see, how many people? I can't tell how many people I'm having on X. Is that 6 or 0? I can't tell if it's a 6 or a 0. It's.
Why are we looking at 6 or 0?
It's 6.
What?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, 18.
Oh my
Look how
gosh.
pathetic this is. 18 watching and only 7 likes. That's like a failing rate. You can't see this, but I can. So it just looks funny because I'm pointing at nothing. Man, be more entertaining. It's Monday. Dance, monkey. Dance.
Oh my gosh. I can only tolerate him so much. need my iPad, and I left it down at the store or the shed. So let's do the race, man. Let's do the Race Masters. Bryan's Bargains. I guess I'll have to do it on my phone. So let's do Race Masters real quick. So we're gonna do Bryan's Bargain. Bryan's Bargain. Bryan's Bargain. Bryan's Bargain number. So we got 2 Bryan's Bargains right now. We're gonna do a Bryan's Bargain AFX. And we're gonna duplicate that. So we're gonna duplicate it. And then I have to go over here. I have to get rid of the images, and then I have to get rid of the word copy. Bryan's Bargain. 10 assorted AFX cars. 43. All right, so Bryan's Bargains, you get 10 AFX cars for $300. That's a good deal, actually. All righty. Assorted. There we go. Ten AFX assorted cars. All right, so that's done. Now we got to put an image. First, I got to put an item number, and that's going to be 0043. We're going to save that. We're going to put in 5 of them, just 5, and we're going to put a price of 300. I'm going to do a little better. We'll do a sorted for $280. That's $28 a piece. Let me do an image of here. Okay, Bryan's Bargain. 10 assorted AFX cars. Bryan's Bargain number 43. And there's 5 of them, and you get for $280, you get 10 cars. and there's 5 available. So if you go to Protinkertoys.com and you go to Bryan's Bargain, you get 10 AFX cars for $280. It's like the early days of live stream, loose and wacky. Oh my gosh, you want a loose and wacky? I call it a man in a store in Wayne, Ohio, selling slot cars on YouTube. TV show. That's what you call it. It's my favorite TV show. Good. Well, you know what? You know what's very important about what Top Cat. I don't know why he's got such a long name. Most tip top cat. I don't understand that name. Most tip top cat. The fact of the matter is, some people just, they're bored and they're not getting very good entertainment, like on X. Right now I got 7 people on X. Okay, and people just like to watch to see what crazy things I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Just call me TC, like the Top Alley Cat. That was a fun TV show. All those cat shows, all the different shows. Those are good shows, actually. They were good cartoons. Okay. All right. So now we got Auto World. So let's see here. So we've got Bryan's bargain number 44. Bryan's bargain number 44, 42, 41, 40. Okay, so we got Bryan's bargain 10 assorted AFX cars. All right, so let's do a Bryan's bargain. We're going to do 10 Auto World cars for $250. Oh yeah, baby. Bryan's bargain. So we gotta get rid of copy. We gotta get rid of that, and then assorted Auto World. Auto World. All right. Ten assorted Auto World slot cars. Okay. All right, so we got 10 Auto World cars assorted. They're assorted. I'm just going to grab 10 different cars, and you get them for $250, 10 cars. So that's another great Bryan's bargain. $10 assorted AFX cars. Okay, Boromir is calling me. Yes, Boromir, why didn't you tell me about the big sale yesterday?
What big sale?
The big 5 mattress sale to the Yoders.
It was just one mattress.
Yes, but it was supposed to have been a big sale.
Yeah, but I only sold one mattress. So according to your numbers, I'm kind of doing bad. I just didn't want to give you bad news like that. Because it's only one mattress, you know?
No, I don't know. That's the whole point is supposed to keep me abreast.
Let Bryan do his thing. Why would you call him and just annoy him?
Okay, Boromir.
Are you running
Well, you
out?
better
Are
be-
you running out? Do you want me to take over the live stream?
No, he
this is
called
what
me.
you've
He
resorted
called
to.
me.
Because you called him 3 times.
It doesn't matter.
I'm the one that hung
Okay,
up the last
you do
time.
realize that he is my least favorite son. So I
I've
can't
known
pawn
that
it.
since we were kids. Although you did take him to paintballing when we were kids, which
and I
was
creamed him.
which was like yeah. So it was 2 things.
Oh, 1 second. Somebody's outside. I'm going to go bother him.
All right, it was 2 things. 1, you did get to beat up on your own son, but 2, probably the best birthday you ever had. So yeah, I'll give it to you. You shot all of his. Not only did Bryan get to shoot his son, but he got to shoot all of his son's friends.
Oh, I nailed him too. I literally.
Fish in a barrel.
Oh my gosh! Matter of fact, this is a funny story I've never told. Okay. So I was selling cars in 2003. All right, and I can't remember the guy's the general manager. Anyways, he wanted to do something for all the salesmen. I said, well, why don't we go paintballing? I know a paintball store or a paintball place right down the street from me. Guys they bought my store, and I said, why don't we all go paintballing? And so I took them all paintballing. Okay, well, they saw me in a military format. And I was just brutal, okay? When I'm playing paintball, now this was 20 years ago. I mean, literally 20. I was 40 years old, you know? And I'm crawling down and, okay, so there was in this one fort and everything, you had this one fort that the one team had to protect. And so the only way to get to this fort, unless you just do a direct assault, and if you do that with paintball, you had to go through this briar patch. I mean, it was intense. Well, no one thought anybody would go through this briar patch. Well, I decided to literally get on my hands and knees, and not even hands on knees, I literally crawled. Okay, I was on my belly, you know, crawling through this briar patch, okay, just quiet and everything. And then I came out of that thing and I just started shooting, and I annihilated everybody in the fort. All right, so we have 2 new Bryan's bargains. We have Bryan's bargain number 43 and 44, which you get 10 Auto World cars, random assorted, and 10 Race Masters AFX cars assorted, and you get them for 280 and 250. Okay, so you're getting a phenomenal deal on a bunch of Auto World and AFX cars. Those are assorted. Now, you also can do pre-orders. Okay, so we are taking pre-orders now for What assortment are we taking pre-orders for? I think we're taking pre-orders for, well, we're still taking orders for these. These are still in stock. These are still in stock. We still have these in stock. Okay, these are still hot, baby. All right, we got these in stock. We have these in stock. We have this set, the Senna set. The Senna set. We still have some of these. We don't have this car, but we got more of these coming end of April, if they ever come, because of the. And then we have these. We're taking pre-orders on these, and I think we're taking pre-orders on this and this. Okay, so you want to check on our website pre-orders. Now, that Good Golf, this one too, we're taking pre-orders for this one too. All right, so we don't need the Gaswitz Guts. We don't have the Gaswitz Guts. We don't need that one. Because we're not doing the Gaswitz Guts. Drive the change. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are doing this box, though. That's the box we're doing. And drive with change. We're not doing drive with change. We're not doing the plain golf. The only golf tanker we're doing is this one right here. The Good Golf Gasoline. Good Golf Gasoline. And we're not doing the Robert Fish tanker. Not yet. We might do this later. I guess Robert Fish, that Good Golf Gasoline, some people think, I don't know what happened to Slot Valley Racing, but he thinks I'm a racist, okay? So Slot Valley Races thinks I'm a racist against Canadians, okay? Well, I need to let everybody know something. So I had a phone call with Grant Irwin, my ex-boss. He's Canadian, and I called him last week, actually. I called him on last Saturday. I had like an hour conversation with him. And I just wanted to let him know that, hey, Grant, I just wanted to let you know that you're still my friend, okay? I still classify you as my friend. Because of what the Prime Minister said, that we were going to support, we're going to go under a new direction. And I'm trying to think, okay, what new direction are you going to go, Canada? See, the problem, and so I know for some reason Slot Valley Racing thinks I hate Canadians, okay? Well, all you have to do is go watch the movie Canadian Bacon with John Candy, and you'll see the humor in the Canadian border, okay? Just go watch Canadian Bacon, okay? All right, the movie's about as funny as you can get, okay? They literally start a war with Canada. The president does. It's probably the funniest movie in the 80s, or was it in the 80s or 90s? Early 90s, I think. It's called Canadian Bacon. Great movie, funny movie, because John Candy, he's Canadian. And now, Auto World and PTT works closely in this unique. There are other sellers who get special insider status. I'm full of questions. Well, you go ahead and just ask away, baby. Ask away. Ask away. Ask away of all the questions you might have. I thought you were going to say freak out the cops with your military assault. Hey, Jim, good morning. That's paintball collapse like slot cars once did. Yeah, paintballs were really popular in the early 2000s. So the guys that bought my newsstand, they started a paintball course in right next to, right off of Greensburg Park Road. And it was popular for a while, you know, but yeah, it didn't last long. A lot of the places. Paintball is really fun. Boy, does it hurt. I bought a lot of equipment too. I had like 10 guns, and I had Oh my gosh, I had so many guns and everything. Paintball, boy, you got to keep those things cleaned. If you don't clean those things, they get bad. But I had a lot of fun with paintball. I took my, okay, so then we also have some of these coming out too. These are already out, and that's SC311. SC311. No, 411. SC411. Right here. There's 4 cars. There's only 4 cars in 11. Okay, you want to get some nice slot cars, you want to get these cars right here. And we sell these all in a pack if you want. And that's SC411. SC411. 411. Look at that. Aren't they awesome? You got the Nova, the Boss Mustang, the Bel Air, and the Buick GS. The Buick GS. That's the Buick GS. SC411. Now, my wife, so yesterday, you know, when you've married the right type of person, I asked my wife, I said, please bake me some peanut butter cookies. Well, you know, you've married the right woman when she bakes you some peanut butter cookies, okay? And now I did ask her to bake me sugar cookies, but Missy did that. But Missy's sugar cookies are a little hard, you know. Whereas a good peanut butter cookie, a peanut butter cookie is good for a week, a good one. You don't want to have a peanut butter cookie over a week. You know, the peanut butter cookie is a prime example of American ingenuity. You know, I think some people hate when I talk about America. I really do. I think they get upset when I talk so much about America, how great America is, and how, you know, we are the greatest nation on earth because everybody has come to America. You have British Americans, you have German Americans, you have all sorts of Americans because they all came to this country. Good morning, Bob. Now, I had a guy call me this morning. I had a guy that lives in New York call me this morning and he said, do you ship to New York? And I go, we ship to every place on earth other than New York. He goes, are you kidding? I go, what do you think? And I went, ha, ha, ha. And he goes, are you the guy on the YouTube channel? I go, yeah, why? I can't believe it. I really talking to you? Yeah, you are. You're talking to me. And, yes, we pulled your 20 fly cars. He goes, do you have that 2-pack of guns? He goes, are you going to be buying guns? You're not allowed to have guns in New York. I said, but we sell them to you in New York. So he's buying a bunch of cap guns and for his 11-year-old kid. Because the state of New York and the stupidity of their politicians has basically said that you're not allowed to sell any toy guns in New York. Go figure that out. You wonder if you're a communist country? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that. Bree pickup truck. You're not telling me that's something you don't want to buy? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And then this car right here, this Datsun. Wacky Monday, part 2. I don't know why that camera. I tell you, the cameras for Xbox or for X are just, how they do their live streams are just crazy. Doesn't make any sense. I think Xavier's going to be late this morning. I think he was playing up too late last night. I think he overslept. I haven't seen him come in yet. He probably overslept. He was playing his video games all night long. I heard him yelling. Oh, there he is. I heard him yelling and screaming.
Begging for his life.
What?
Is it begging for his life?
Oh my gosh. It's like, I don't get it.
You don't get it.
Bryan Young. All right. Okay. Yeah, bye. All right, the new AFX cars are up for pre-order. So if you want to know what the new AFX cars, go to the website and check out the new AFX cars. There's 2 of them. All right, so let me pull this up here. Let me see if I can find them then on Protinker. Boy, look at this guy. Isn't he pretty? Isn't that guy handsome? Man, I tell you, whoever married that guy sure did okay. All right, pre-orders for AFX. Let's see here. Pre-orders. Perez Carrera. Cleveland Shot Car Show is 2 weeks. $415. You want to get those cars on order. The 415 cars. Those are really nice. You got, look at this F1 car. Check that baby out. Isn't that sweet? Holy moly. McLaren. Wow, those are nice looking. It's just unfortunately the prices are just going up to be, it's just crazy. It's almost like 40, you're not making any money. We're trying to keep them at a low price, but it's almost like you can't afford them. Look at that. McLaren. Isn't that sweet? And these are order for pre-order right now. We're just trying to be we're just cutting everybody prices. We're going to be the low ball. Now what do? Why are they going up? Well, they're not. It's not because of tariffs, okay? And you can blame, you want me to do the cars? What?
I got it.
I do like doing them because I'm back here, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good idea to have me pull the cars because it's part of the show. He's getting me upset lately. Over the last week, he's got me upset. Got me upset last Monday, and he's going to get me upset this Monday. And then he says he's got bad days. Well, you know what? You don't want to have a bad day with me, that's for sure. You don't want to have a bad day with me. Very easy to get along. I'm very easy. Very easy. So everybody is freaking out. And, we could have it two ways. Okay, you could have it two ways. We could just be a vassal state where we basically just, everybody owns us and we're slaves, or we can start manufacturing stuff in this country like we used to. I was watching this great video about Chinese steel and how that they just are pumping Chinese steel and and the government is basically funding it and subsidizing it. And how do you compete with it when you're subsidizing it by the government and they're undercutting the prices? How do you compete? What do you do? What happens if you end up going to war? Okay, it's amazing. So I don't care, honestly. I really don't. I don't know why Rob. I know why Rob brought that up today. A lot of it has to do with licensing, but I don't want to get into this today, so it's not something that
Excuse me.
We licensing is the Snuggles is right to a point. Licensing is ridiculous, and if you want to do all these cars, you have to pay all this licensing. Okay, and you got to pay for the new molds. You gotta basically cover the cost of the new mold for all the new chassis. Okay, so if and all that. Here, give me it. I'll pull it.
You're doing your show and all that.
Do you think this? Do you think? Let me just make this clear. Do you think the guys want me to show people they like their order being pulled? They like me to pull, and they like me to show cars as I'm pulling them. Do you understand?
Fine. Then here we go.
I didn't. Oh my gosh! I give up. I give up. I don't need this. I really don't need it. I don't need it at all. Gee. All righty. Oh my gosh. 87, 86. What happened to all 86? They're always... I give up. Okay, so... we have a Ford F1 number A, 3A, look at that. One of those, and the 414 pizza van. We got a pizza van. What happened to all the SC386? Did we?
Hello.
What?
86? You talking about Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
In there. You just got to look.
Oh, I got to look, huh?
Yes.
I see. So, so they're right down here then. So it goes 95, and then it goes to 95, then it goes to 97. Okay.
You said 386.
The Looney Tunes.
Yes, it's 386.
86.
Yes, you're saying 95. That's a whole different number.
I said that. That's what I said. I said 386.
And you're looking in the 90s.
And you're looking at the wrong place.
Yeah.
You're looking at the wrong place, Xavier. My God. Okay, that was a good blooper. So Looney Tunes, we're almost sold out, baby. We're almost sold out of Looney Tunes. We're almost sold out of Looney Tunes. We're almost sold out of Looney Tunes. Oh, we got the bestseller. Oh my gosh. Transamerica. A guy bought all the Transamerica. Holy moly. Holy moly. I found those 86s there, Xavier. You moved them on me. You're always moving them on me, Xavier. It's not a very nice thing to do. Okay, so that guy ordered all those 3. He's poor Xavier. I give up. I give up. I've tried. I don't know what to do anymore. Poor Xavier. Okay, so we're sold out of the Cobra. We still are selling them. And then we have the Blurple, the 17 and 18. We're almost sold out of these too. 18, 17, and 18. The Nomads, almost gone. Almost gone, almost gone. Almost gone. He has no humor. He has no sense of humor, and he just can't keep it going. I don't think it's ever going to work. I honestly don't think it's going to work. What's the heck? Notes merge. So we have the 440 X2 chassis, wide body. 440 X2.
Stuff, just not what you say.
What? Wait, I missed that. What'd you say?
I laugh at plenty of stuff. Just
No,
not what you
yeah, he laughed.
say.
I
don't find what you say very entertaining.
He doesn't think anything I say is entertainment. He doesn't think anything that I say is entertaining, and that's totally understandable. Okay, I totally get that. I mean, but he watches the weirdest stuff too. I mean, he'll watch things of guys like.
Hold on, Brian. I came in here one time and you were watching some Nazi drama, and it was in another language.
What do you mean a Nazi drama?
I don't know. It was like they were all in Nazi uniforms.
Yes,
right?
it's called "Are We the Baddies?"
No, that's a comedy, and
I
they're
know.
British.
Yes.
Right? This was in another language.
I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
know because
What?
because it's true.
What is
And you
true?
want to deny it.
There's nothing to deny.
My
Okay. Holy cow, look at this order. Man, this guy ordered almost 20 Auto World cars.
He's the winner.
Holy cow.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Brian? Brian, hold on. Look at these cookies, man. I gotta try one. Look at these cookies. Who sent you these cookies?
Oh, you need to get Somo's order out to him.
I did. Yeah, it's right there.
Just go ahead and ship it
I always do.
because he pays.
SMO. He always pays.
And I don't know why you idiots have to turn this thing so tight.
Xavier just did it. Hold on. Yell at Xavier.
Oh my god.
Because Xavier's got retard strength.
This is stupid.
He's got like Bruce Lee strength.
What? Can't deal with it?
Dude, the
No,
other
there's
guy.
Tight
no
tape roll.
reason to tie that tight.
It's so the boxes are
Yeah.
proper.
No, it has
he
nothing
does
to-
have a point.
No, you
look
just
how
go
clean
like
that
this.
is. Look how clean that is. All right. Look how smooth this is.
I don't want to talk about it. I've been doing this for 40 years. Shut up! You don't need to tight. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. This is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. This is the life that I live. Oh my God. All right, so this guy, this is a really good order to pull, okay? Because this shows you the scope. This is why I like to do what I do, but we just can't do it anymore. Because there's people that are always looking for older cars. You can't make this up. No, you can't. I agree. Okay, all right, so 79. Let's see, 79. 77. All right, 77, we need the Plymouth Cuda. 77, we need the Plymouth Cuda. The Plymouth Cuda. Blue Cuda. All right, that's the CUDA. And then 370F. So he got the CUDA from 377. All right, that's one car. And then he got the number 4. Black Buick. Oh yeah, or the Chevelle. Chevelle, you got the black Chevelle. That's car number 2. And then he got 368, the Jeep. 368, the Jeep. The blue Jeep. And then 79. So we got the blue Jeep. And then 79. Let's come over to 79. Now we got 79. I'm getting tired. Okay. All right, 79. We got the Buick GS. Buick GS. That's the red one. We got the red Buick. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Holy cow, that's a nice one. The red Buick. And then number 84, 79, car number 1. He got the other Buick. He got the silver one. And then he got the Camaro number 5. Camaro number 5. He got the silver one. Wow. So he got the Buick, the silver, the red, and the silver Buick, and the gold. And then 84, 88, 84 is over here. 83, 84, the 1969 Chevy Camaro, and then 84, car number 2 is the 2010 Camaro. Okay, so we got both the Camaros, 2010, and the yesterday, today, and tomorrow, the 1969 Camaro. All right, so that's the first page. Now 79, and then we've got a Isaac. We only have a few of these left. Only a few of these left. We got the Isaac. And then we have 79. 79. 79, we have the car number 5, the Camaro, the black one. The black Camaro, which is black Camaro right there. And then we have 73. So the rest are 73, which are all right here. 73s. And these are becoming very rare. All of the 73s. We got the Javelin. He didn't want the Javelin. He wanted the Camaro. The blue Camaro. The blue and red Camaro. There's the blue. Oh, that's a pretty blue. Look at that blue. That's a pretty blue. Pretty blue. Okay, so we got that pretty blue Camaro. 73, and then a 73 Camaro. Black and red, both of them. Black and red. Black and red. black. And red. Okay, so he basically got yesterday and today. So these are the 2010 Camaros. He got the black and the red. He got the red Camaro. And he got the Z28 Camaro. And the 69 Camaro. 68 and 69 Camaro. So, okay, so we got all those cars. So that was a good order. So he basically bought a bunch of cars that he couldn't find anywhere else. And he called me and he placed an order for all the cars that he couldn't get a hold of. And somebody told me that you were on YouTube.
Somebody told you I was on YouTube?
Yep, and David too. So how do you think?
I've been watching them the whole time. David's been watching me the whole time. I've been watching Dave the whole time.
Okay, all right, then you better be okay. All right. I got to keep it on. Dave, Kathy's doing testing this week. All right, so we've got. I've got those cars. I think I got every car in there. I made one mistake. I want to see if Xavier catches the mistake. Okay, I made one mistake intentionally because I wanted to see if I can catch up Xavier. Okay, so because he thinks he's perfect, and so I wanted to try to catch.
I never said I'm perfect.
You never said you were perfect? Did you say you were partially perfect?
No.
Did you say you were somewhat perfect?
No.
You said you're not perfect.
Why?
What did you apply that you're perfect?
Yes.
No.
You've never
have.
applied that you're perfect.
No.
Are you sure?
I
You
know I
imply
make
that you're better than
mistakes.
Bryan.
Have you applied that you're better than me?
Imply. I don't know what.
Okay, that's not the order then for him. Because he's in New York, okay?
Hold on one sec.
So this will have to go, it'll probably be coming in order for Mike.
Will do.
All right, so that needs to go
Hold
with
on, I
Mike.
think I see it right now.
My signature.
Today, online store. The gun, Mike.
That's for his son Matt.
Is it?
Yeah, so right here. Here it is.
It just came in.
All right, well there it is, right there, my signature. I told him I'm going to send him my signature, and I told him it'll be worth
Hey, did you see?
$1 million for
Did
his
you
son.
see Phil Maurer?
Yeah.
He went to see. He
Yes.
saw Trump, and then did you see on his show?
Yeah.
He said it was just a normal guy.
Yes.
And then he had his assistant write up all
Yes.
the addresses.
Yes, I know, and he signed it.
And he signed
That's
it.
classic Trump.
Right.
Do you know how much that'll be worth?
Probably a lot. But no, like I thought that was necessary because like it's like, hey,
No, this is what I told you last week.
what? What did you
That
tell me last week?
I told you that they literally, every network, everybody wanted to talk to him. They were going to give him $300 million to do The Next Apprentice. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But then once he decided to go down the steps, oh, we can't treat him. All of a sudden he's Hitler. All of a sudden
Right.
we're not allowed to even talk to the guy.
And
I
then
tell you,
it
they're
became,
nutcases.
And then it became like the opposite of a cult. It was like a cult to hate him. to hate
Yes.
the cult. Right.
No, it's
yeah.
stupid. It makes no logical sense. Listen, I might not know Slot Valley Racing. I might not know other people that might hate me, but I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Xavier. I don't hate Xavier. I just dislike him immensely. Okay? Oh, boy, did you see how fast he came across here so fast. You'd think
You're
his
trying to get
head.
in my way.
Oh, wait a minute. So am I in your way?
With your giant carts, yes.
So I'm literally in your way. It's amazing how he thinks I'm in his way. He's got a really weird view of things. I've never seen a kid. Now we're going to be slowly fading out this toy store, and we're going to be putting together some packages, gift packages, and we're going to be putting together some $25, $50, and $100 packages where you'll get a bunch of toys, and then you're going to get some free stuff, just random free stuff. Like, for example, you might buy $25 worth of, and it will be a boy or a girl, and you might get some free cars. Just some free stuff, random free stuff. Just, unfortunately, we're not doing good with online toys. Slot cars and cap guns is what everybody wants to buy from Protinkertoys.com. Okay, so we got those items ordered. And today's episode is sponsored by Bryan Young, the Mayflower. The most popular car that we have is the Mayflower, and that is sponsored by Bryan Young. And this is number 3 of 7. Signed edition, number 3. Let us come over here for a second. So we're going to turn the cameras here. I'm going to turn this camera over here because I can't be on YouTube. We're going to do a video for the website. We're going to do a cap gun video. So everybody, we're going to watch, and I can do them live on. I can do them live on X, but I can't do a live cap gun on TikTok or on YouTube. I can't do it live. Like, I can't show you what's in my hand right here. I can't show you. I can go over here to YouTube, onto X, and show you right here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do. You guys are gonna hear the commercial that's gonna go. It's a short. I'm gonna do a short for YouTube. Okay, it's Bryan Young, Protinkertoys.com, and it's Monday morning! And I just had a wonderful phone call. I had a call this morning from a guy from New York. He wanted to buy a cap gun. He said, do you sell in New York? I said, no, we don't. And I laughed. I go, yes, we do. Guess what? You want to buy a cap gun because you can't buy a cap gun in New York because the stupid communist Heil Hitler type people in New York have decided to ban cap guns for kids. Well, we ship them everywhere on the planet. And these are die cast. They're made from Goner guns. Listen to that. Did you hear that? Let me do that again. Die cast. All die cast. Solid metal. This is an 8-shot cap gun. Look at this. We have the 911 cap gun. We have pirate guns. Die cast. All die cast. Arr, matey. Arr, matey. We're coming to get you there, partner. Yeah. And then we have the 9mm. And then we even have our best seller, which is our elk rifle. So if you want to do some elk shooting, you're going to get yourself an elk rifle here. Oh, yeah, partner. All die cast. It's a high quality cap guns are made from Goner guns. They're not made in Spain. There's no tariffs on them. Oh, yeah, baby, you're going to get a cap gun. Oh, this is sweet, too. All die cast. Listen to this. You ready to listen to it? Oh, yeah. High quality cap guns. High quality cap guns at Protinkertoys.com. We sell more cap guns than anything other than slot cars. And you can get your cap gun die cast from Goner guns. Goner are made in Spain. Espanol! And they're available right now at Protinkertoys.com. Protinkertoys.com. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We'll see you later. Okay, so that's done. Bryan, Protinkertoys.com, and it's Monday morning. All right, so I got my cameras turned around. I got 3 cameras right now. I've got a camera here, I got a camera there, and I got a camera there. I got all 3 cameras going on this morning. We are live and away, baby. I can't show you this item in my hand right here. If I do this, I'm going to get banned. Okay, for 2 days. So I cannot show you what is in my hand right now. Now, if I turn my X live stream, okay, so my X live stream, if I turn my X live stream over here, okay, oh, it did it again. Oh my gosh. I can't handle it. Wacky Monday. It constantly drops me on X. I don't know why they have such a sensitive system. Unbelievable. I can't keep people. Oh my gosh. Give me a break. Anyways, this is our cap gun die cast. I can't show them on the cap guns die cast from GONHER Cap Guns. Available at Protinkertoys.com. All right, so that short is going up now. And then I got this camera here. You can't hardly touch this thing. This thing on X constantly bops it around. You can barely touch it, or else it's gonna delete my live. I don't know. So I can't show you what's in my hand right here. Okay, let's see. My hand is right here, so I can't show you what is in my hand right here. Okay, all I can show you is this right here. I'm only going to show you one section of it. Okay, that is it right there. That's all I can show you right there, okay? So I don't know what, I hope they don't ban me for that. But on X, I can show you on X. I don't know if this is going to be able to get the camera here. I can come down here. Okay, so they're not seeing it on X or on YouTube, but they're seeing it on X. Okay, so those are available at Protinkertoys.com. I just did a short on Protinkertoys.com. I talked to Ryan, and Ryan's going to have a talk with Xavier. We're going to go on a 1-week road trip. I talked to Ryan. It's already done. He's got to have his weekly conversation with Xavier. And
it's going to be me and you on our tour of the United States.
No, it's okay. Blue Over Racing owes $30. Mike Mertize.
Hold on. Let me just say, okay. Here, let me get on this. This is a bit. All right. This is why we need to get on to whatnot.
I know.
Okay? You're paying me to do this, and we're out all this money, which is equivalent probably to what they would charge us. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
right?
I know that.
Because we spent on.
Well, from now on,
Thursday,
I think what I'm going to do is just do. They have to pay PayPal instantly. If we're not going to do that.
I think just whatnot. Like why is
because a lot of people are not on whatnot. But I don't want to do auctions.
No, auctions is a big part of the business.
So we've got Mike, we got Joseph Mann, we got Ed Rice Jr., we got Chris Perry, Easy Pickings. Have you sent an email to him?
So that one we've sent it to everybody except the ones that say like those names. Here's the thing though. Some of these people on here, we have no account or any information, right? So it's like if people can randomly show up.
So
to the
Ed
auction,
Rice Jr., invoice not sent, no account.
Yeah.
Chris Perry, invoice not sent, no account.
Right.
John Freimeyer.
Yeah. So like
invoice sent, no account.
It's kind of pointless to do it.
Patriot Commando, AFX non-mag 29.
Okay, he's good though. He's good.
Okay, then why'd you put him on there?
Because.
How about Ryburn, Anderson Ryburn?
These
easy picking.
These are literally people that have not paid. Okay?
I know that. That's my point.
Some of them are good, right? Like
I'm just
this
saying.
is from January. I don't know what's going on with this one. This was a Danny one. This person, no account. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know anything about this one, right? I don't know anything about this one. I don't know anything about that guy. Easy pickings. We just said I couldn't find. He's good, and he's good. And then this guy, I don't know anything about him. Okay, so like
All I'm saying is the following names. If you do not pay by Thursday, you're not going to be able to do the auction, and that is Blue Oval Racing, Mike Mertis, John Mann, Ed Rice Jr., Chris Perry, Easy Picking, Ryburn Anderson, Patriot Commando, and John Freimeyer. Okay? I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling at all, Rod Rodriguez. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Nick. It's nice to see you. Also, Adam must not be stressed out today. Bryan, I don't say anything against the king. Against the king? I am the king, okay? So you can't say anything against me, okay? Because I am the king, okay? I am the king of slot cars. All right, so you better make sure that you have your terminology correct, okay? Okay. Now I got to get myself back on track. So we've got all these people that have not paid for their auctions yet. Patriot Commando, Ryburn Anderson, Easy Picking, Chris Perry, Ed Rice Jr., Joseph Mann, Mike Mertes, Blue Oval Racing. That one goes back to January 1st. What the heck is that? That's why, you know, when he puts them, I'm not going to go there. John Freimeyer. John Freimeyer. John Freimeyer. A lot of these people are new from the auction, and they're not, and that's what I'm going to do. On Thursday, I'm going to let everybody know, listen, if you are new tonight and you have not sent in an email, you cannot place an auction. You cannot place a bid unless you've sent in your name, okay, and your email, okay. Now, in the email, you can put your name, address, everything if you want, but you can't bid on anything unless you've done that. Eastern Plains Slot Cars. I just got on. I ordered my fly assortment. You sounded concerned that it may not be assorted. Oh, okay. So what it is, all right, here's what happened. Daniel, he wasn't listening to me. So what he did is, we had a bunch of cars down at the warehouse. Well, he had what's his name, pull 20 cars down at the warehouse. Unfortunately, he pulled two each. He pulled 20 cars, but two of them were two each of these cars. So you're going to get two each of these cars, okay? And I told Daniel that we need to open up the rest of these. But if you don't like them, just call us. But it's a great deal. You're only paying $10, so it's not like you're losing money, okay? You got a great deal. You got 10 cars. I didn't say anything about tariffs. I know yes, you did. You said it cryptically, okay? I could go into detail on why this country, why we basically are in the state that we're in. And it is Republican and Democrat. It's the, if you want to call it the deep state, if you want to call it the uniparty, if you want to call it crony politicians, go ahead. I don't care what you want to say it, but all I know is that they've taken advantage of America and sold all you have to do is go drive around. Go drive around in LA, go drive around anywhere in America. Downs, and they're vacant. There's no factories. All of those 90,000 factories have closed since 1970. And they've all gone to Mexico or to China. And it's not Canada's fault. I worked for a Canadian company called Irwin Toy, and they made everything in Canada. They put the sets together in Canada, and we still sold them at a profit. And then they went out of business in 2001 because they couldn't handle NAFTA. It was finally screwing up their company. So, you know, if there's a little pain, I get it. If we survive, okay, great. If we don't survive, then that's just, you know, that's just the way it is. Okay? But he's trying, I guess. That's what I'm saying is that, you know, you hear all these pundits and saying, oh, the guy doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. You know what's really funny is he is doing exactly what he said that he was going to do, but he didn't want to run for president because he didn't think he wanted to do it back in 1988 when he was interviewed with Oprah Winfrey. And Oprah Winfrey was all for Donald Trump because she made him a lot of money. She made her, he made her a lot of money. They all did. All of these late night hosts, whenever they had Donald Trump on, big bucks. Jimmy Kimmel, what a hypocrite. Jimmy Kimmel, all these other hosts, they're all hypocrites. They live in a glass bubble, and they're about as pathetic as a $2 bill. You know, you can hate me all you want. You can hate me. You can think that I'm an absolute idiot when it comes to the economy. And yes, I'm wrong on some things. But, you know, I do realize one thing, okay? That, you know, you shaft America long enough, we finally wake up. And I think that's what's happened. We finally have woken up. And so, you know, that's the way that is. So if you buy 20 AFX cars, or 10, you get them for $280. And they're assorted. So we're gonna start pulling from the oldest to the newest, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. They're random. Okay? And I'm going to try to pick one really good one and throw it in. I might throw in one good one. I might throw in two good ones. Okay, but it's just all random. I'm not doing anything non-randomly. Okay, it's all going to be random. Okay, and so you want to get yourself some SCX cars. You want to get some SCX sets. We got Super International. We have the Sienna set, or the Senna set. If you haven't got a Senna set yet, I don't know what to tell you. That's the set to buy right down there, the Senna set. It's got enough track to do whatever you want to do. If you want to do any type of layout, it's the set to do. You know, there's no other set to get for the amount of track right now. Now, obviously the Super International is also a great deal. So you might want, hey, a walk. Let's see. Somebody finally commented on X. Walk your happy A in the vault and let's get a 5 for 5 on Auto World sets. Okay, so somebody wants me to get my big fat butt. Let's see here. Let's see. Walk your happy A in the vault and let's get 5 for $500 on Auto World sets. Okay, so a guy wants me to do, so that's $500, that's $100 a set. That's a good idea. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna do 5 Auto World sets for $500. All right. Now this is going to take some time. Now that guy was quite blunt. He said, "Get my ass, basically into the vault, and do a video of 5 for $500, which is really a great idea. And I should have thought of that myself. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a California Cruising. We're going to take a Scooby-Doo set. We're going to take a Scooby-Doo set. We're going to take a Tokyo Midnight. We're going to take the Breeze set. And we're going to take the Crisscross set. Look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. What a deal. I finally had somebody on X that wanted me to do a deal. Isn't that awesome? On X, they actually said for me to get my butt into the vault. Okay, so this is going to be Bryan's bargain number 44. Bryan's bargain number 44. Okay, Bryan's bargain. Bryan's bargain. No, 45. This will be Bryan's bargain number 45. That's a good idea. I know. I don't know who this guy is, but on the live stream, let's see what his name is. Let's see if I can see what his name is. Where's my glasses? Why do I always lose my glasses? Oh, it's Xavier's fault. I'll get them in a minute. All right, so first of all, what we got to do is we got to copy. We have to copy first, or duplicate. And I got to get rid of all the images. I got to change this. Five Auto World sets. Now, what we're going to do is, so this is Bryan's bargain number 45. Now, what we're going to do is substitutes will be inserted. So these are assorted. So you're going to, if these are, you might get another one instead of one of these. Hey, Mac. Hi there. Come on in, Mac. How's my buddy doing, huh? What are you doing? What? What are you doing, huh? Can you say hi to everybody? Hi. Now, let's do our alphabet, okay? You ready? You ready? A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, no, T, S, T, 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 U, V, W, W. He can't do W. 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 No, W. Duh. Hey, duh. Duh. Ba. You. W. X,
X,
Y,
Y,
Z.
Z.
Oh, give Grandpa a kiss. Oh, oh he's just my buddy. Aren't you, Grandpa's buddy? Okay. Goodbye, Mackie. All right, so now we're doing 45. And we're gonna put 5 of those up for sale. Now we're gonna do 10 of them because I think I can do 10 of them for 500. Okay, so we've got now I've got to list all the sets in the thingamajiggy here. So I got to write all this down here. Hold on. Five assorted Auto World sets. 5 Auto World sets. SRS 351. Unbelievable. SRS 351, comma, SRS 342, comma, SRS 338, comma, SRS 353, comma, SRS 331, comma. Hi. What are you doing? Come back in here with Grandpa? Huh? What are you doing? All right, I got to sign these up. I got to get a picture first. Okay, Grandpa's going to take a picture, Mac. Yes, I'm going to take a picture, okay? Picture. What are you doing? No. All right, SC. Okay, so Bryan's bargain number 45. Bryan's bargain 45 is now up. And you basically, and this is based on my ex-customer. I don't know who that ex-customer is. He says, walk your happy A in the vault and let's get a 5 for 500 Auto World sets. Well, here we go. 5 for 5. And these are the top 5 sets, baby. you're gonna get 5 sets for $500. Okay, Brian's bargain, 5 for 5.
You gotta babysit him.
Why?
Danny had to go to A-Tech.
What do you mean, A-Tech?
You don't wanna babysit your grandson?
No, I don't want my grandson. Come here, Mac. Come here, sit down here, right here.
Go see Grandpa.
Okay, now why is this in here?
I don't know.
Has that been shipped?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Right.
You don't know, do you?
I do know. Give him a cookie.
Just say right there.
Here.
No, I don't want him to have a cookie. Sit right here, Mac.
Here.
There you go.
Probably uncomfortable.
Right there. Stay right there. Good job. All right, so Brian's bargain number 45 is up. You get 5 race sets, Auto World sets for $500. What a deal, right, Mac? What do you think, Mac? Brian's bargains, 5 for 5. Oh, thanks. Very good. Do you want to get down? Are you my buddy? Are you my buddy? Are you Grandpa's buddy? Can you say yes?
Yes.
You're my buddy? Yes? Can you say hi? Can you say hi?
Hi.
Easy. Are you a cute buddy? Where's your brothers? Oh, he's just, this is what it's all about, guys. This is life right here. This is the whole point of life, okay? Is to have your children, you raise your children, and then they have children. I then pass along 20 years from now, or 10 years from now, or 5 years from now. Every minute that I have with him, the only part of my sadness right now is I don't have my grandkids from Lincoln, and Lincoln. I haven't talked to Lincoln in a year from now. A year. I haven't talked to him since last year, and it's probably the saddest thing in my life, but I can't dwell on it all the time. I could dwell on it all the time and then be depressed all the time. I can just do what I can and pray, and I can't get a hold of him. He won't call me. I can't get a hold of him, so there's nothing I can do to talk to him, you know. And I just pray that you would pray for him, Lincoln, my son, because basically he's lost his privileges to the kids. So I'll never see my I will never see Ulysses, Uriah, and Ulysses, and oh shoot, the other one. I can't think of the other. It's two boys and a girl. I'll never see them until they graduate high school, and maybe they'll come and visit us. I don't know. It's the way it is, I guess. That's the only sad thing I have right now that I'm sad about. Other than that, I'm happy about everything. All right, so we got Brian's bargains number 5, and I want to try to get a better picture that I can crop. Okay, so we have Bryan's Bargains. Number 45, you get 5 sets for $500. That's really a deal, really. So that's a great deal going on right now. We got 10 of them. So you want to get that. You want to get your Bryan's Bargains, the Auto World cars. You want to get, well, the best Bryan's Bargain is by far Bryan's Bargain number 30-some. I think it's Bryan's Bargain 30.
But if anything, Danny, can you have me count up all the sets I've done there?
Okay, so the best Bryan's Bargain by far is Bryan's Bargain 36, which basically is a rally 4x4 plus 11 cars. This is a steal. Plus, it is probably the best bargain you can get, Bryan's Bargain 36. Oh, and then we need to talk to Ryan about the first week in May, and me gonna go on a road trip to Michigan, and we need to get to him on the road trip too with me. Okay. Now he's not wanting to. Oh, now another thing is too.
What's that?
Is that when you made these things up? Remember what I said? You grabbed all the cars down at there.
Yes. Yes, I would like you to start putting your bundles together with the idea of, okay, we're selling these basic, we're giving them away. At $10 a card, we're literally giving them away. Now, with that idea, you want to make sure it's quick and easy to do. Because if it takes me one guy a whole day to put all these things together, I need it to be quick.
Well, it's not really that difficult, is to.
It's more easy to just.
Well, that's not correct English. More easy.
It's easier.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, brother.
There we go.
No, it's not. What I'm getting at. Okay, so getting back to the
So
first.
at $10 a card, if they get 2 duplicates, they can complain. I don't care. Tell them they
So
got 'em for
all right,
$7
that's
a card. $10
under the druff. So we need. So Ryan needs to have a discussion with him because he needs to come with me on a road trip for 1 week into Michigan.
Yes, I think that sounds like a
Do
great
you think
idea.
that's a good idea?
I
Yes.
will politely decline.
Well,
You can't.
You can't
You can.
decline.
Okay. Yes, you can politely decline, but it won't affect the decision. Anybody want a peanut butter cookie?
No, I'm okay. Yeah. Why? I sent back in here for you, and you haven't even said hi to us.
I'd like to know. Okay. Is this your joke right here?
That's Mac.
What?
This is Mac's joke, huh?
Yes.
What's the joke?
Now, Mac, Mac's not in the shed, and I noticed it was in the
Now,
shed too.
can you please not eat peanut butter and breathe it into my face?
Yeah, he's
Because I am
allergic.
actually
He's
anaphylaxis
allergic to
level
peanut.
allergic.
Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
Going to
Have you
anaphylactic.
not learned this?
No, I have
I
not.
literally told you day one that I am deathly allergic to peanuts.
Right.
Allergic?
And you just brushed it off like nothing.
Well,
Wait,
that-
you've never told us you were.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. You
Many times. And you guys just brushed it off.
brush it off. Well, I
You
don't-
said you were allergic to shellfish, but never.
No,
peanuts.
I said peanuts, tree nuts, shellfish, and fish.
Shellfish too.
I haven't heard anything about peanuts.
So I
Many
still want-
times.
I
Is it
still
new?
want to know
He
who does it.
constantly offered me and said, no, I'm allergic.
How can you
Definitely.
be allergic to peanuts?
I just am.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I've always been, all
So
my
you
life.
see it every time?
Are you an idiot?
No, I thought you were. That's why I did it. You walked in. Come on, you walked into that one, right? I was hoping that was my bit. I'm gonna keep doing it until you sit on it. And yes, he's allergic to peanuts. He doesn't shut up about it.
I will go and get the papers.
Yeah, I
You don't
want to
have
see
get
the.
the paper.
I want to see the papers. You have to show me the papers.
Your medical—that's a HIPAA violation, Xavier. Don't do that.
I want to see the papers that are saying that you have a.
He goes into anaphylactic shock. You don't want that. That's not a good time. That's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
It's not. You
Oh.
don't want that. That's not good. That could. That could be bad.
It's all mental.
No, you know what it is, Brian.
I know what it is.
Is
It's all the crap that they.
no the what was it? The FDA had. I read this in the Wall Street Journal a couple days ago. But they had this. It was a guideline, right? And they told parents. They said it was something like solid foods to peanuts 3, or no, nuts 3. So like a lot of kids weren't allergic to nuts until they were 3 because of the guideline. And because they had said that, the peanut allergy in the United States increased by 500%.
Yeah, I can believe it's all a bunch of commie crap. That's all I'm saying.
Believe what you want, but it is true.
I can believe anything I want
No, what it was is
because I am that I am.
You're not always correct.
I'm always correct, Xavier.
um,
I'm always correct. I'm hardly ever wrong. Maybe 3% I'm wrong.
and usually it's because the information wasn't found out.
Correct. That's exactly it. That's exactly
You
it.
can't be wrong if they haven't discovered it yet.
Correct. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
And he can't handle it. He can't handle it. He can't handle it. All righty. So all right. So we got all the toys out. Well, we've got a bunch of toys here, but Square Trade is not doing very good anymore. We don't know why. Mike? Is God holy? Is God holy? Is God holy? That's the one I'm ready for. Okay, so so we got Bryan's bargain. One of my ex people says, Bryan. Okay, now we got another one. Bryan needs to call it Brent's bargain. Brent's bar. All right, so Brent's bargain. All right, so I'm going to call it Brent's bargain. BRENTS. So I'm going to change Bryan's bargain 45 to Brent's bargain 45. For some reason, I lost my live stream. All right, so Bryan's bargain, we're going to change it to Brent's bargain. BRENT apostrophe S. Brent's bargain. Brents. Brent's bargain. Brent's bargain number 30. Brent, Brent. Brent's bargain. Brent's bargain. All right, so we changed it to Brent's bargain. It's Brent's bargain now, so it's Brent's bargain. So I've rechanged it to Brent, so it's Brent's bargain, okay? Brent's bargain, number 45. And you get 5 sets for $500. What a bargain, baby. $500. You save over $200, basically. Compared to let's see, what would the normal price be? Let's see here. $7.59 is what it would cost you. So you're saving over $200. And Brent's bargain. So we got Brent's bargain here. We got the first guy that's actually commented on YouTube or on Protinkertoys on X. The only problem is we're having a small communication problem. All right, so let's go over some cars that we have in multi-pack. All right, so we have some multi-packs right now. Like you get all 8 414s, all 8 of them unopened. 411s, you can buy all 411s. Okay, 408s, 405s, all 4, 481, all 4, 476, all 4, 475, all 4, and 470, all 4. You can buy all the cars if you go to all those different cars. So, for example, this is unopened, 414, and there's a possibility in this 414 box, unopened, that you could get an iWheel if you buy all 8 cars. All 8 cars, and there's a chance to get an iWheel. And then 411, you buy all 8 cars, and there's a chance to get an iWheel. Unopened. 411. 408, we have 408, all 12 cars. Wow. That's a good deal, actually. 408, cars and coffee, 408. What is 408? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 408. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, 481. We have 481, all 8 cars, 481. Plus we have all of the exclusives by Slot Car Depot. We have the Love Sets cars. We have Love cars. I don't know what's going on with Auto World or with I don't know what's going on with Loves this year. I didn't get any word on Loves and what they're doing because Bo, he left the company. He's not with Loves anymore. So I don't know what he's doing. So that was kind of disappointing to hear about Bo. So Bo is bowed out of the auto world, and therefore Bo is bowed out and bowed out and gone away, baby, gone away. We've got some great deals going on right now. So the following customer needs to pay your auction. Oh, Blue Oval Racing, Mike Meritus, John Mann, Ed Rice Jr., Chris Perry, Easy Pickens, Ryburn Anderson, Patriot Commando, and John Freimeyer. You have to send us an email at our professtinker@gmail. You have to send us an email saying, hi, I bought an auction car and I need to pay for it. You have to do that or you cannot buy another car. Your auction will be banned. Your auction will be banned. Your auction will be banned. Your auction will be banned forever. Unless you call me and tell me what the deal is. So Xavier and I are going to be going on a road trip in May. Oh, I can't wait. What a great time. I will not be able to eat cookies, though, in the car because obviously he's got this peanut allergy. But I will be able to have Doritos. We'll eat lots of Doritos because he loves Doritos. We'll just eat bags of Doritos. It'll be a lot of fun. I wonder how he will manage this. I will not bring any of my sidearms in case he feels that he cannot handle me anymore. Now, what else? We Hot Wheels, we gotta get rid of everything. I gotta move it all. How am I gonna move all this stuff? Oh my gosh. Just doesn't sell online. It's just we don't have the we did sell it. It's just that it's not I don't know what we did wrong. Something didn't go right, unfortunately. And for some reason, we've lost certain sales from certain items. But our cap guns, you know, you would think that people would be going to our cap gun and then check out all the other stuff we have. Here's the problem with the internet. And it has to do with catalogs, or the online catalog. See, when you take a catalog, the traditional catalog, you take a traditional catalog, you can put it in your hand, and you can go flip by it like this, and you can see everything in the catalog. That's why the JCPenney's catalog or the Sears catalog was so collectible. People just want to read it. They'd want to read it as if it was a novel. They'd want to look at everything on every page and say, hey, do I want that? You can't do that online, unfortunately. You can't go by page, okay? And so when people, if you're not seeing it on the front page, you're not seeing it, period. And that's what needs to happen. You know what?
Yes.
I need to know if there is a way that our front page can randomly be changed every day.
Random.
Okay, so for example, I was just talking about this, which is why the websites are so screwed up, is that during the catalog days, you had a catalog in your hand, okay? And you would be able to flip through that catalog to every page to see everything that's available. And if you like something, you would write it down and you put it on your order. Well, with the website, if it's not in front of you, you're not seeing it, okay? So therefore, people don't even know it. And I'm wanting to know if the home page of like 40 items, can that be randomly automatic where the computer would just grab 40 new items and that would go on the front page? Is that a feature? Is that a feature that's available through Shopify where the home page or whatever page we're doing it's always going to have 40? The next day, it's new items will be put up all randomly through the store until everything is shown once.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some way to do it. I can look into that.
Look into that, because that's a key thing, because if it's not showing it, you're not seeing it. And I'm just wondering why we are not selling a lot of toy items like we used to sell.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's just promoting it.
It's all promoting, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just like whatever. Like right now, I'm working on Magnum, so you're going to see some Magnum sales pick up.
Okay, because we haven't yet. I'm going to be looking for those when you're done.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
I just started.
All righty.
Now with whatchamacallit, it took me around 3 months to get it where it needed to be.
Yes,
I'm
I
going
understand.
Much quicker with this
I'm
one.
just saying, I'll ask Ryan. That's something you can talk to Ryan. We'll talk to him on if that's a feature that I mean, I can't believe that should be brought up to Shopify, where that it would automatically pull 5 items or 20 items every day and put it on the front page, so that it would literally circle through everything that's on our website, like through a 6-month time frame.
Right.
All righty. Okay. Yep. All right. Bye. See, and that was the problem with the internet. Okay. J.C. Penney's and Sears had the biggest robot. Matter of fact, Montgomery Ward's is back. I just got a Montgomery Ward's catalog in the mail, thick little one, this one, and people want to see what they're buying. That's the problem. And when you go to Amazon, you can type something, but if there's a lot of things that you don't know that are available if you saw it in a catalog, and that's why catalogs. I mean, the Sears Roebuck and the J.C. Penney, they were this thick. They were this thick. Okay. You're better off with 7 to 10 pages. No, you're right there, Jim. You know, your pages, you want to try to get more on a page, really. But it's a trial, and it's to have a catalog, it's almost, we'd have to double our numbers to facilitate a catalog, unfortunately. I tried a catalog, but keeping it updated, I haven't updated it at all this year. Just no time. I don't have any time just to sit around and put a catalog together. Don't have time. You're better off with 7 to 10 pages. Do you have a new 5-pack of F1 cars? Well, F1 in the way of Auto World or AFX, or we have Tyco F1 cars. We have 5 Racemaster cars. Need to call it Brent's Bargain. Well, we just changed it to Brent's Bargain. So we've got Bryan's bargain number 45, which is it's Brent's bargain actually now called Brent's bargain. Brent's bargain. We have 5 available for Brent's bargain. 5 race sets for $500. What a deal. Holy moly, man, that is a good deal. You got 10 of them. Unbelievable. Bryan's bargain. Actually, it's Brent's bargain. Brent, you know what? I need to put. I got to put Bryan in front of it because it's part of my Bryan's bargains. BRY. All right, so I called it Bryan's and Brent's bargain. Bryan's and Brent's bargain. Okay. And we've got 44 of them right now. Go to our website, check out all the bargains that we have right now. We have so many of them right now. It's unbelievable. Okay. And we're going to have another episode of the racetrack being built. The 4x4 layout has got its first paint coat, and then we'll be adding more paint coats to it. And then I've got to get this rubberized stuff to cover the whole track. And I think I've figured out how I'm going to do those. He does not have those, James. Let's see what Hot Wheels. You're better off with 7 to 10 pages. James. Hot Wheel. So invest in a sort of flyer for stuff in the store. Yeah, that's a hard thing. Toys R Us, US. You might not make it home, LOL. You need to visit Derek's last make him sweet. No, I am going to go visit Derek. But I think I want to bring Xavier with me to just to make his life different. That's the only thing. His life needs to be different. Look at his life needs to be different. See this, guys? You know what these are? 20 fly cars. 20 fly cars for $200. What a deal. You just got to make people's lives different. You have to make them fun and exciting and trivial and exciting. And let's have fun now. Don't forget, you gotta send my gun with my pictures. You put my picture in with the gun.
Have patience. I'm working on one thing at a time.
Have patience. There he goes. There's his little bubble he puts himself into. A little bubble. Puts him in the little bubble. No, I can make his life so miserable. And sometimes I do. I really want to make his life miserable. Just for the fun of it.
That's being a sadist.
Yeah, isn't that sadism? That's not very Christian.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just,
Yeah,
it's...
Jesus wouldn't have done it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he went into the temple and did...
Right. Yeah, but Jesus wasn't a sadist.
He wasn't a sadist.
Right, exactly.
I'm not being a sadist.
By saying that,
No, it is.
that you are.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What you're doing.
Listen to him.
My goodness.
My goodness. La, 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 la.
For nothing.
For nothing.
You're wasting your time if you're doing that.
Oh my gosh.
It's supposed to change you. It's not supposed to keep you in your ways. I'm gonna have a talk with the pastor.
Oh, okay,
I have to
good.
go to church more.
Okay, guys, we'll see you later.
See you later, alligator.
Bomb ass beef jerky.
What is? What's this? These are orders.
I don't have. He wants new hot. I don't have Hot Wheel F1 cars.
Nobody does.
Okay, I got to check on the boys
All right.
because they're probably playing everything they're not supposed to be on.